Okay, let's kick off today with data released over the European session. What's caught your eye today, Darren?
A busy old day data-wise, because it's that time of the month where we start to get PMI data coming through. So the first three things on the slide are just that, European PMI numbers. So first of all, you have the French services PMI for May, came in at a read of 51.6, just to remind people, we're looking for reads above 50 to show growth, and negative or declining growth would be a read below 50. Anyway, 51.6 for May. That was below the forecast of 51.9, but it was ahead of the April read of 51.4. So there is some growth, but it's slower than people had anticipated. Then move on to the German manufacturing PMI. That came in for May at 51.4. Now that was sharply below the forecast of 52.3 and well below the prior read of 52.1. So German manufacturing, which you think of as being one of the main drivers for the Eurozone and Eurozone growth, actually slowing. And then, there's a blizzard of these numbers, but if we just move on to the Eurozone composite PMI for May, so that's manufacturing and services combined, and that came in at 53.4, below the forecast of 53.8, and also below
the April read,
53.9. But it was growth still. What's interesting is that was a 3-month low. But if you dig down into the data, the services figure, I should say, came in at a 4-month low. Yet the manufacturing number overall for the Eurozone was a 13-month high. And so, if you look at that manufacturing number in isolation, it looks very positive. Of course, you can't actually look at it in isolation. You've got to look at all the data together. And what I think what it shows us is it's a very uneven landscape in the Eurozone economy. Any recovery that is taking place is not taking place evenly. It's bumpy, and I think the ECB will hope that the QE will be a sort of self-leveler, if you will, and try and get everybody running at the same speed, as it were, but we'll have to wait to see about that. Then over here in the UK, we had retail sales for April.
A good beat.
They were, up 1.2% against a forecast of 0.4 on a month-on-month basis, and year over year, 4.7% growth versus 3.8. The only thing is, this could be a seasonal blip.
Yeah.
They're saying that it was,
warmer weather.
Yeah, warmer weather drove people into the shops, and it's not necessarily a bit of seasonality. What we want to see is, consistency. So we wanted to see another month or two of data to perhaps, get us into the point where we believe the UK consumer is spending freely and happy to do so once again.
Understood.